Hey guys, my name is Joe, and I have had it with Ashley Homestore and the poor quality and the poor customer service from Ashley Homestore. And if you're watching this video, it's unfortunate that most likely you're going through something very similar. And we're going to go over some Facebook information today, some Twitter information today, and stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to introduce you guys to the distribution team that's making all of these empty promises to you and not getting your product to you. Now, today we're going to start at a Facebook group called Ashley Homestore Furniture Customer Complaints. It's a private group of 5,500 members, and Karen Goins here posted, I was told I would get a refund check in the mail and it would take 7 to 10 days. Now, I was just recently told this as well. Ours did come through. That's probably the one thing through my situation so far that happened, but things are only coming through for me because I'm raising a huge stink, as you guys can see. Now, I will give them 14 is what Karen says. Katrina Ashley, you put me in contact with Austin Davis at the corporate office in Georgia. He told me he would refund my money and waive the restocking fee. Since there's nothing to restock as we never received anything, which is interesting that they throw a bone for no bone. I mean, there's no bone to be thrown, but they're going to throw it out there anyway. That's ridiculous. Now, continuing with the post, when I asked about a check number or some type of verification of it, I was told they couldn't do that. She goes on to state, yes, you can. I have never received confirmation of my order being canceled either. I need all of this information. I've left a voicemail for Mr. Austin's, or on Mr. Austin's machine rather, and I will always be cordial, but don't mistake that for weakness. It's funny she says that, and I'm going to tell you guys why. I expect my refund by December 16th, or I will take next steps. Thank you. And the reason I say it's funny that she says that they're mistaking her kindness for weakness is I feel that I've just experienced the same thing. On one of my recent phone calls to one of their representatives, I expressed my empathy for what them as individuals are going through, having to deal with all of these angry customers. And I basically got a voicemail response back that was a slap in the face from this individual's superior. So either my message wasn't conveyed to the superior properly, or just nobody gives a damn and they're going to go for what's best for them. And at this point, it seems like what's best for them is the dollar. The money is what they're interested in, and you guys are going to see as I paint the picture here. Now on to another Facebook post. This from Ken Sterling. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Let's go back to this one because I'm going to show you guys. I did go ahead and post a link to my channel here, and I commented, subscribe to my YouTube channel where we are going to raise awareness to this very issue and others. And so I'm hoping more people see that and we get this channel growing so we can get some more, hopefully some results, some changes with what's happening to everybody. It's really, really unfortunate when seriously, you guys, all we're dealing with here is furniture, but look at what folks are having to go through just for furniture. Ken Sterling here on Facebook in the same Ashley Homestore Furniture customer complaints page posts, I have been extremely patient with Ashley Furniture, Katrina, and Patricia. The reason we have issues is that they are not listening and that they have these robotic responses of empathy. I asked for a refund and the items that were never delivered. The store told me they processed it over a month ago. The same thing happened to us, you guys. We were told that this was going to happen over a month ago. Now I'm just told that it's just a few days ago. Lies from the store. It's ridiculous. Ken goes on to state, then I'm told once the item is picked up with the other items, it will be processed. What part of I didn't get the delivery and it's not part of anything financed did they not understand? When the warehouse sent an invoice of what is being picked up, I immediately let Patricia know by email there were no items on the invoice. I sent a copy I even sent a copy of the invoice, no reply. When they picked up the furniture and left 3 pieces, I sent her an email. Her reply, I don't know why they didn't pick it up. Are you serious? He says, I told you they were missing items on the invoice, and now silence again. No refund, account not cleared, and just complete silence for Ken, right? If I text Katrina the robotic response, that's what he gets, is a robotic response, and she will tell the management team. And I don't know how many times I've heard that. He asks here, who is the supervisor of the management department? Who oversees these processes? This has affected my health, blood pressure rising, and anxiety is through the roof. This is no way to treat people who spend their money, who now have to worry about their credit history. Their CEO should be ashamed. Their CEO's living high on the hog, you guys. This guy's worth $2.8 billion. And yes, I said billion with a B. That's 1,000 millions. That's $2.8 thousand million. And watch how this thickens up a little bit, you guys. This is just a quick snippet from Steve S. at the Cuban Dynasty on Twitter. Short and sweet, at Ashley Homestore, with our 7th delay on furniture, ordered on Memorial Day weekend and still not here. Get your shit together. Short and sweet from Twitter. There you go. Now, this from Consumer Affairs, ladies and gentlemen. October 29th, 2020. I bought a power recliner sofa and the love seat and got it delivered early October 2020. I don't know how you got it delivered. That's insane. Count your blessings right there, I guess. But it doesn't stop there, you guys. The good news just gets worse. I have no issues with the sofa. However, the love seat power recliner mechanism has a manufacturing defect and is not functioning like the sofa. So they're a matching set and they should function the same. I reported this defect on the delivery day, right on the day of the delivery. After 2 weeks waiting, the technician inspected the couch and told me that it is defective and he will report it. The next day, I received a call from Ashley Guest Care, I don't even know why they call it that, informing me that the technician reported the issue as showroom condition and that it is normal. So the technician told Ahmad that this has a manufacturer defect. It's not matching the other one. It doesn't close the same. And either the technician went to Ashley and lied, or Ashley doesn't want to assume financial responsibility for their shoddy craftsmanship, and so they just tell the consumer there's nothing wrong, so we're not going to do anything. Now, Ahmad goes on to state the mechanism defect is that I have to push the love seat power recliner by my leg to make it close all the way. The sofa is closing perfectly all the way with the button. Seems to reason that they should both work the same way. I have a recliner that we got 2 months after promised delivery, but 2 months before the sofa and love seat that matched that. And the recliner, the stuffing in the arms is probably about twice as much stuffing as in the recliner and love seats. I found it to be quite disappointing, honestly. So now this, you guys, is Todd W, the CEO, 56 years old, $2.8 billion net worth. That's the man ultimately responsible for why most of us are not getting results. And Comparably, which is a ratings company, features Ashley Furniture on here, and Ashley Furniture's goal here, as it says on the top, and you guys are going to love this. Please don't get mad at me. I'm just reading this. Ashley Furniture, to deliver crazy good experience to all. Oh my gosh. Here we go. To deliver crazy good experience to all. Bring your best every guest, or bring your best to every guest is their goal. Improve operations. Turn our shoulds into musts. challenges, tradition, retail rules, and they spelled retail REATAIL. Now, go down here and look at the actual rating, and you know what? I want to go back to the page right before this because it shows a just a more user-friendly graph here. This is really just what I wanted to feature here. They are ranked in the bottom 10% of 1,206 similar-sized companies in the United States, right? And they are third place versus 2 competitors rated on Comparably, which is this website. And if they're rated third, there must only be 3 in the running. So, yeah, that link is in the description below if you guys want to look at more of that. Now, let me introduce you all to your distribution team. This is Ashley Distribution Services. And in 1974, Ashley Furniture Industries developed their own transportation fleet. And here are the folks that you guys are going to want to try and reach out to. Here's the founder and chairman of the board, Ron Waynick. Here's Todd. This must be father and son. They must be very proud billionaires, treating folks the way they've been treating them. Here is John Lady, Executive Vice President of Distribution Centers. Maybe somebody can reach John and get some answers as to why the retail level is making promises his distribution centers can't fulfill. I mean, is he aware that the stores are selling more than his distribution centers can handle? Because folks are spending their hard-earned money and sitting on the floor in their houses. I know, because I've done it. So you can't tell me that's not happening. This right here is Pete Routsalius, and I do apologize if I butcher any names. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just not good with names. But he is the Senior Vice President of Operations, Ashley Distribution Services. So maybe if John's busy, maybe Petey here can help you out. Here's Betty Andre, Director of Operations for Ashley Distribution Services. There seems to be a lot of people, Senior Vice President, Director, you got a Vice President. I mean, here's a VP Controller and Business Development, Greg, right? Timothy Lund, he's Director of Fleet Maintenance and Purchasing. I don't think he's really going to be able to help us because the problem isn't that the trucks aren't running properly. I'm sure that's not why you guys aren't getting your furniture. But anyway, this is your distribution team, and they're worth a whole hell of a lot of money while they're hanging on to your guys' hard-earned money, and I think it's just quite pathetic. I'm really hoping that you guys get the resolutions that you need to the difficult times that you're going through, and I hope that the answers you're looking for, I just hope you get a response. I mean, I was just lucky to start getting responses from people, but I really had to beat the sticks to get it done, which is really unfortunate. So I'm going to keep doing this if this keeps happening to people, and if you guys find this content valuable and helpful, please consider subscribing for content notifications. Click the like button, as it does help the YouTube algorithm find other folks to watch this video for us. And until next time, you guys, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.